Part of the problem with AI grading is so many of the grading services are dependent on resubmissions.
Do you think in the future we will see basically like AI grading or non-human grading?
I think we were going to, in the near future, see AI-assisted grading.
Okay.
Because AI can be programmed to tell how many marks are on a coin, where they are, and you can tell AI that marks are bad. Mm-hmm. And they're especially bad if they're in the middle of the field or on the cheek or someplace that is highly visible. Less so in the hair or in the feathers of the eagle, but I think you could have AI do the initial grading. And then it go to a finalizer that then determines eye appeal. Because I'm not sure you can tell AI how to factor toning or luster into the equation, or taking into accommodation the strike that you'll have, like New Orleans struck coins are generally softer struck than Philadelphia or San Francisco. So it would be hard to program all of that into AI, but you could easily tell it, find all the marks that don't belong here. And then there could be a formula that would come up with a grade based on the location and severity of the marks. I think that that's highly possible. Again, I think it's very improbable that you can teach AI eye appeal, because so much of that is subjective to the individual person. Mm-hmm. What I find attractive, you might not, and vice versa. So that last subjective part of grading, I think, will always be human.
Okay.
But, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, there's been, great strides in that. People have talked for years and years and years about computer grading. I think we're closer to it than we've ever been. I'm still kind of on the fence as to whether it can be totally AI. I do think that there's a space for a combined system.
Yeah, I agree. I think what you just said makes sense, and really I think it would help overall with the consistency of the grading, because
absolutely,
it could be human error.
But part of the problem with AI grading is so many of the grading services are dependent on resubmissions. So people want to upgrade their coins, or people want another look at them. They'll crack them out of holders. But if AI's doing it, it can tell you, I've seen this coin before based on these marks. Or there's a 99% chance or 98% chance this is the same coin that's been graded before. So it would eliminate resubmissions.
Right.
So I'm not sure that the grading services really want to have that happen, because at this point, I would think a good amount of their revenue comes from looking at a coin they've already seen before, whether it's in the holder for a reconsideration or most likely taken out of the holder, maybe doctored, and then sent back in for another grade. So coin doctors are going to have a real hard problem, because if you take a white coin and add toning to it, it's still going to have the same marks in the same place. And once AI identifies that, you're going to eliminate the possibility of toning a coin and sending it in for a different grade.
Have you personally ever, felt like something in one coin holder was not accurate and you sent it to, like a competing grading company?
Yes, every coin dealer's done that.
Okay.
All right. It's part of the arbitrage system of grading. Sending it back to the same people and getting a different set of eyes on it is quite popular. I mean, I know people that, continually send in the same coin because the difference between a 4 and a 5 is so great that a high-end 4 can become a low-end 5, and you can go from a $5,000 to a $30,000 coin. So the incentive is there to keep trying until somebody has an off day, there's a different set of eyes, there's, they grade it on a Friday instead of a Tuesday, whatever might happen in the grading rooms. I think the graders are incredibly consistent, but obviously they can't be 100% consistent. Right. I look at things I've graded before myself in my collection, and I go, how did I ever grade that coin that number? And so as you grow in experience as well as in taste, your grades can change. And for me personally, every few years, I'll take my coins out, my raw coins out, and regrade them and look at where I've been. And a lot of times I'm reducing the grades. because I become pickier as I get older and more experienced, but that's a personal opinion. You can reduce the grade on a coin. It may not reduce the value of the coin. It could still sell for the same amount of money, because what's the difference between a high-end 35 and a low-end 40? Probably not much in pricing, but there are instances where you can get vastly different values based on the grade. So
if one of my viewers is interested in purchasing one of these coins, how would they go about doing that?
Well, you can give us a call or drop us a line. CoinsPlusCincy.com is the website, and you can send a message to Brad through that venue, or you can call me directly, 513-290-7888, and mention that you're calling about the Tennessee Valley collection of Civil War coins. I'd be happy to send images out to anyone and discuss the individual coins with them. You'll notice some of these are CAC approved. Not every coin was sent to CAC. Most of the ones that are CAC approved, I purchased that way for the customer.
Can you kind of talk about what that actually means? Because I don't know that all.
Okay, well, CAC, originally Certified Acceptance Corporation, started a service where they would view coins certified by NGC and PCGS, and they would give them a approval sticker if they were in the higher end of the grade that was listed on the holder. And many collectors rely on that additional set of eyes looking at their coin to buy them. So generally speaking, when you find a coin that has the little green, or really, if you get a gold sticker, that's really amazing, kind of like the Willy Wonka gold ticket. But if you get the little green bean on your coin, in general, you'll find that that coin is superior to other ones in that grade from either NGC or PCGS. Now, CAC has begun grading coins themselves. So you can also use their service for that, but they're in the infancy, and there's not enough of their coins in the marketplace to really make an intelligent determination of where they're going to stand. From what I've seen so far, they're grading stricter, which is the whole idea behind their system, is to have a strict grading system that doesn't change. As we all know, there's been great inflation over the years. Many of the original PCGS rattlers have been cracked, resubmitted for higher grades because market standards have changed over the years.
If you guys want to buy any coins in Cincinnati, if you come through Cincinnati, a trip here, make sure you guys go to Coins Plus. They have 3 different locations. Check out their business card right here. You can call Brad, ask for Brad, tell him that Couch Collectibles sent you. He might even give you a deal if you do that. I don't know. All you got to do is negotiate. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.